Hello, can you please introduce yourself?
Yes, I'm Alan Kinane. I'm Azure MVP from Dublin, Ireland.
That's brilliant. Is this your first time at MVP Summit 2024? If not, can you please share your best moment? If it's your first time, can you please explain to us what you expect to gain from this summit?
Okay, so this is my second in-person MVP Summit. I was lucky enough to be here last year. This year, expecting a lot more content. I think this summit was planned a lot more in advance, and there's a lot more MVPs here this year. So expecting a lot more great content from Microsoft and a lot more chats with fellow MVPs this year.
Can you please share a memorable experience from your community involvement, your tech community that made with you all currently?
My experience, I suppose it was several. I mean, I would have started blogging along with a lot of other MVPs. So just getting some nice comments from my blog posts from people where my posts have helped them out of a problem. Also, I would have done a lot of work on Microsoft Q&A over the years. So at one stage, I was actually trending quite high. I was in the, I think, top few hundred contributors worldwide, globally on Microsoft Q&A. So I got a lot of positive feedback from the Microsoft team on that. So just great to get feedback from the community when you help them out.
It's all about those acknowledgement for feedback. So what challenges have you faced in your journey as MVP and how did you overcome them, if there's any challenges?
Challenges for me is really finding time. So I have 3 kids at home, full-time job. So it's really just trying to find that time outside of work to do those community contributions in the evenings and weekends. So again, once you start a family, it does become more difficult. How do I overcome them? It's really just scheduling your time better. So just working that time into your schedule to make sure you put that time aside for your hobbies, which is contributing to communities. And trying to be consistent about doing that each week or each month.
So it's all about organization skills and your time management. So in your opinion, what do you think will be the future of Microsoft and AI?
Yeah, it's really interesting. So I suppose I've been using Copilot a bit recently. Microsoft 365 Copilot's looking really interesting. I've just started a new job. So I found that quite useful in that new role in terms of helping me find new content, new documents to help me. I find the Outlook features summarizing emails really useful. Teams features very useful as well for summarizing conversations, coming up with action points and to-do lists. I'd like to see the Azure Copilot improve. I think that's a bit early stages yet. I haven't been too impressed with that so far. But again, it's early days. I think in, say, a year's time, I think this will come on a huge way in that time. So it's interesting to see the development of it, but the curve is so sharp. It's just improving so quickly. But it's really exciting times to be involved in IT though.
Yeah, you don't know what's going to expect in that summit in a few days. Okay, thank you for joining us, Alan.
Thank you.
Bye.